After the break, we're going to take a look at what happened around the sports world over the weekend, including a dominant performance down under at the first Grand Slam of the year in men's tennis, and one NBA player who simply cannot be stopped as of late, so stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm James Farrar, and this is what's going on in the world of sports. The first Grand Slam of the year in men's professional tennis is in the books as top seed and #1 ranked player in the world Novak Djokovic made quick work of the #2 player in the world Rafael Nadal in straight sets to win his 7th Australian Open and 15th Grand Slam title overall. That broke a tie he was in with the legendary Pete Sampras for third most all time. Nadal, who hadn't dropped a single set coming into the finals, was unable to do anything against the dominant world's #1, calling Djokovic's level of play amazing and unbelievable. After the match, going on to say that Novak probably would have beaten anybody tonight no matter who the opponent was. After missing considerable time over the last 2 years with elbow problems, including surgery following last year's Australian Open, Djokovic looked to have completely regained his form, winning the last 3 Grand Slams in a row. He could become only the second man in history to hold all 4 Grand Slam titles simultaneously if he can win the French Open in May, joining Hall of Famer Rod Laver. Back on U.S. soil, we go now to the NBA, where James Harden of the Houston Rockets continues to do things that haven't been done in over 50 years. Over the weekend, Harden scored 35 points on Friday in a win over the Toronto Raptors, then backed that up with 40 points Sunday to beat the Orlando Magic. Harden has now scored at least 30 points in 23 consecutive games, passing Michael Jordan for the second longest such streak in NBA history. He now trails Wilt Chamberlain, who did it in 40 straight games. The total also brings Harden's scoring average in the month of January to an incredible 44.1 points per game with only 1 game remaining. That's the second highest average in any month, behind only Wilt's 52.8 points per game in October of 1962. Harden looks to continue his assault on the record books when Houston wraps up the month of January tomorrow night against the New Orleans Pelicans. That's all for today's news in the world of sports. Now back to the news desk.